Alright, let's put these babies in the ear and see. Alright, it's simple. As you can see, I'm placing my finger below and above the top of the earbud, up toward the uppermost part of my earlobe, and I'm pressing in and twisting back at the same time, trying to tuck it pretty much as if I'm trying to tuck it up under there, and that really secures it real good. And these buds, once they are in your ear, they are in your ear. I gotta tell you that. I mean, I ran on treadmill. Look at my previous video. You will see me putting them to the test in the gym, going for the distance test to see how far I can get away from these things. Couldn't go far enough. And as well as the comfort of them. So check out the previous video and enjoy this video. Let's see what these things are about. Also, you have, as you can see right now, there's no indicator whatsoever on my earbud, but you have the option of turning on a light that will flash colors starting from blue, green, yellow, all the way to red until your battery is dead. So I turned that off because, first of all, I'm not walking around constantly pulling these out my ear looking at them, nor can I see them when they are in my ear. So I don't need anything that's going to drain the battery any more than it already is being drained. So boom, enjoy the video. The difference between these, as you can see with the old ones, if you've done your research or see a lot of these online for the cheap, is that these have a titanium case, a little extra protection, got the blue leather suede in there. Yeah, that's real leather in the inside right there. Help keep them things nice and protected. Got the Bragi logo right there, as you can see. Bragi logo right there. Also comes with a little short cord, probably about the length from this side to this side of the case. Got a Bragi logo on that cord as well. But just a few quick things. As you can see, we got it sitting here in the charging case, and this case here gives it about 6 charges, which they say claim is 30 hours of play, to include the 5 hours that come with the buds initially. We have a little indicator here that indicates the charging status of the case once you apply the earbuds to it. So let's go ahead and check that out here. Excuse me. So when you apply them or remove them, it lets you know the status right there. We got a green light, meaning it's fully charged. And when you drop your earbuds in there, it's magnetized. As you can see, also it has a heart rate sensor, which lets you know your pulse and all that other stuff, which I have turned off to prolong the battery life, of course, of my earbuds. But look at there, you can see it pulsing through the camera lens. Cool. I never checked that out, so I guess it don't matter because it seems to be working anyway. So, but when you put these things in here, I'm looking through the camera, as you can see. That lets you know that it's engaged and it's going to begin charging, and it also makes that light come on when it's engaged. So you want to make sure it's engaged, because sometimes I've put these in here and I've taken it off thinking it's charged and it's not charged because it's not fully inserted onto the magnetic base. But you would know that both of them are charged, connected properly when you see the flashing. The flashing should become synchronized. So look, as you just noticed, it double blinked and then it became synchronized, letting you know that it is indeed connected and charging properly. So as you see, we got a regular USB, mini USB port right here. And as I said, this is good for 6 charges. When this case is fully charged, giving you 30 hours of charge time, and it takes 1 to 2 hours for this thing to fully charge these headphones. Other than that, as far as playtime, it says 5 hours, but on average I get maybe 4 to 5 hours. And another great thing about these headphones is that when you're on the phone, it works out of the right ear. You don't need the left earbud. If you just plan on popping one out to use the phone, you have your audio, your what do you call it, where you can allow outside sounds to come through. It only works when you have both buds in. Once you remove the left bud, it blocks out the sound of the right ear. So that's one thing. I wish they would give you the option to allow the sound to still be piped in through the microphone so that you can hear it, and when a call come through, then it cuts out all outside sound, I think that would be a better idea. Cause you know, just something to throw out there. But comparing these to my last review that I did of some wireless buds, which were the new Hera earbuds, these are definitely, I love these a lot better, and I thought I loved those. So between those two, they're great earbuds, to be honest. Now with the new Hera buds, they have a lot more functionality as far as if you prefer to play around with your outside environment noise settings, you want to hear different frequencies and just hear more. Hey, new Hera might be for you. But as far as earbuds that stay in your ear, I was having constant issues with the new Hera buds staying in my ear. With the new Hera buds, this piece here would always slide down off of the little pedestal made for it to stay in place on the head earbud. So these here, they stay in place. I mean, they go in your ear. I mean, they stay in your ear. I be jumping. If you look at my previous videos, you'll see me working out with these, and you will notice that they stay in my ear, and the range of these headphones is awesome. I mean, you'll see also in that video, I walked away from my phone, and I swear it was such a long distance, and they never shuttered but 1 to 2 times. And when they did shutter, I mean, it was like for a split second, just off and on immediately. But love these headphones. I don't have to worry about going into the menu and sacrificing swipe forward or next track for something else. These give you the capability to do everything: skip forward, skip back, volume up, volume down, pause, play, answer a phone call, everything. So it is just an awesome experience, and they look so much better in your ear. They have such great styling going on. So I mean, they're just awesome headphones. They work with Alexa, they work with Google Fit, and they work with the new Hera app as well. I'm sorry, they work with the Bragi app as well. It comes with an app that allows you to, you know, custom, not really custom, it's not really a whole lot you can do with the app, but I'll put some footage online along in this video so that you can see. But I mean, these are great headphones though. $329 is the price. I got them for sale. Mine were $289, I believe. So great. Just want to share this experience with you though. I mean, really loving the headphones. Please feel free and check out my previous video. As you can see, green lets you know that it's almost charged. Blue, when you get the blue buds for these here in particular, blue velvet, I'm sorry, blue suede, when you get the blue ring on these headphones, excuse me, postnatal drip is a bitch. But anyway, when you get the blue ring on these headphones, that lets you know that this thing is fully charged up and you're ready to go. So other than that, just tuck them away inside of the case and booyah, that's it. You got the little slit right there so that you can see the status of the headphones and when they're ready to go. See that? Let's see if we can see it. I don't see it. It's a Bragi application. It's not too much to it. It's not a complicated interface. It's just something simple to give you some usability with the headphones other than the actual headphones in your ear. So, I mean, let's go here. You got activity. This here you can go and, like, this logs your activity. If you want to monitor your run, swim, bike, it gives you the options of that. Keep in mind, these are waterproof headphones. You can swim with them as well. As far as the specifications on the depth, I don't have that at my convenience at the moment. Excuse me. All right, right now it's showing the connection is lost. I have them placed right here, but as soon as I place this baby in my ear, you can see the connection is gained right there. All right, so I'm going to place the other one in my ear. There we go. I got both of them in my ear, and as you can see, they are both now showing up on the application. Like I said, it's a pretty nice little interface here. This green is indicating that the headphones are charged. Let's go over here to controls. All right, these headphones come with gestures that you can program to work with what you want to do. So let's see if we can get a good. There we go. Head gestures, touch controls, shortcuts, body movement, routines. Alright, head gestures. You can go right here and let's see. As you can see, you got a gesture such as that for the internal music player, telephone to answer and reject phone calls, and you can accept the incoming call by nodding your head up and down, and you can reject it by turning your head sideways, side to side. So it's just a few things. Touch menu navigation, the same thing. So these guys are really putting a lot into R&D, you know, trying to get a little bit of fun out of the headphones. You got all the touch controls. You can play, pause it, double tap, turn audio transparency on and off. Pretty much like set up multi-functions with one touch. Extend standard touch interface controls with additional functionality. Shortcut. You can tap your chin for a shortcut of something that you would like to use more frequent. So keep that in mind. Let's go back here. And you got routines. Tell me the time after insertion. I'll keep that on. See how that works out. Tell me the time on every hour. Let's see. I never messed around with this part. Tell me the time on every hour. Alright. After insertion, tell me the time. I'll do that too. Just for the fun of it. Profile here, it puts your personal information, and that is just for the biometrics function as far as it keeping up with your running and your swimming and whatever other things you want to keep up with. It's compatible with Amazon Alexa, Google Fit. You can set the calibration, the units you like your information to be measured in. You can change the feedback, like light feedback. If switched off, the dash will not show light signals. Oh, light feedback. Yeah, this is a light signal that indicates the battery. So you got analytic data. You can turn that on and off, as well as GPS. So that's about it. You got your user manuals, tutorial videos, customer support. All that stuff you can check out in the application. So just keep that in mind. And other than that, that's it. It's not much to it. So just a little something to give you a little more than you're used to with your typical headphones that don't come with application. So anyway, that concludes my review. Just making sure I don't got nothing else to share with you. Go and get the headphones if you're looking for an awesome gym headphone though. These are awesome. They're awesome for at work. You can turn on the passive sound, which allows audio to be piped in, and it sounds awesome. Now, when you're riding in the car with these, a little bit of bass coming out of your speakers, it makes it have a tiny little pop sound. So, other than that, you will love the things. Just take them out your ear when you're in your car, especially if you got Bluetooth in your car already. Your phone is going to sync to your car, so you know, just try to prolong the battery life when you can. Pop them in the case, let them charge up, so that when you do need them and you might not have the opportunity to charge them, you will have the highest charge possible. So keep that in mind. This is your boy A-Roll coming to you with a little short review. I'm just gonna plug some more video in this along in here so that you can see the fitment and whatnot. So hope you enjoyed the video. It's your boy A-Roll, and I'm out. Peace.